Good morning. As you can see, I'm not on the bike, but I am on my way to a bike accessory shop, J&S in Nottingham. I'm going to go and see their KEIS heated wear range, try some gear on, see if it's any good. I'm looking for a jacket, trousers, socks and gloves, obviously all underwear to go out under the Gore-Tex gear that I've got, just so I can keep riding through winter. Yeah, because most of my mates, they've put their bikes away now and that's it, locked up for winter. Probably won't be coming out till the March, April time next year. But I want to keep riding. You know, those winter's days, bright blue skies, crisp, beautiful views. I want to get out and see those on the bike. I know the roads are going to be a bit icy, but as long as you're sensible, I don't see a problem. But yeah, I don't want to be cold. I did it last year. I went out a couple of times. It got really, really cold last year. So yeah, let's see what this heated gear is all about. So anyway, on to J&S. Right, back from J&S. I managed to get the heated jacket, the heated socks, heated gloves, and the heated trousers. The boxing is really good. It looks super, super smart. And if the clothing is anything as good as the boxers, it should be good stuff. So yeah, spent a pretty penny, but hopefully it means I can keep riding. So let's try it on. Okay, so that is the heated jacket, heated trousers. You get a little control button here, which goes from high, medium and low. That is the wire, I'm presuming, that connects to the motorbike. Yeah, it's got thumb sleeves. The connections for your gloves are in the sleeves. So obviously put your gloves on, that connects straight onto the back of the gloves. And that's pretty much it. Socks are the same. There's a little tag on the inside of the trousers that plugs into the socks. And yeah, not a bad fit. Quite a lot of bulky wires, but I won't know until I try it on the bike to see how it feels. But yeah, fits pretty good. It's got heated panels in the top. There's one, the back of the arm there, a couple in the lower back around the kidneys. And I think they're pretty much all around the jacket. Same on the trousers, down the front of the trousers to keep your legs warm. But yeah, next thing to try, get it on the bike and see if it works. So fingers crossed.
Well, the first thing I've had to do is disconnect the trousers because they are really, really hot. I've still got the thermal liners inside my Gore-Tex trousers, so I think I'd probably have to take them out if I was going to use these regularly. But yeah, boy did they get hot. So I've disconnected the trousers, I've just put the jacket on its own, and I've got it set at high at the minute and I can feel it getting pretty hot already, so I might have to turn that down in a sec. Had a problem with the gloves. The gloves don't fit inside the sleeve of the jacket. Well, they do, but it's such a tight fit, it's just uncomfortable, which is a bit of a pain really, because obviously that means I've got to start looking for another jacket, which is another expense. Yeah, so what was supposed to be a cheap fix to riding in winter is starting to get a little bit expensive. But this jacket now, like I say, my back is very warm, top of my arms are warm, forearms are warm. Yeah, it seems to be working. So far, so good. To fit it to the bike, pretty straightforward really. There's a wire that goes to the battery direct with a fuse holder in it. Now, depending on how much gear you've got, whether you've got just a jacket or jacket and trousers or jacket, trousers, socks and gloves, depends on the size of the fuse you've got to fit. Now obviously if you've got everything on, the amps draw is a lot more than if you just got a jacket on or a pair of gloves on. So you get a big choice of fuses in the box with the KEIS. Well, with all the KEIS items you get with the jacket, trousers and the gloves. You've just got to pick the suitable fuse. It does tell you, there's a card in there that tells you which fuse to use. And other than that, yeah, I've just pushed the wire up through the bottom of the seat and it's connected to hit this wire here, and the controller's just there next to it. So yeah, pretty straightforward to fit. And I'm just going to go for a ride to Matlock and hopefully stay warm. But I've had to put the heated grips on because hence no gloves, so let's hopefully the fingers will stay warm. It's only 6 degrees, but it's not too bad. So anyway, let's go to Matlock. This is the reason I want to ride in winter. Beautiful blue skies, pretty quiet roads. Alright, they're a bit wet. But look at the views, beautiful. That low sun just cutting across. You see through the trees, you see the mountains or the hills. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And I've got a bike that you can ride all year round, so let's ride it all year round. Just look at the views. Absolutely stunning. And when we get these days that are nice, alright, I mean it's 6-7 degrees today, so it's reasonably warm still, but when we get down to 0 and 1 or 2 degrees, if the blue sky is like this, you can still go out as long as you're sensible and enjoy the day. Like I say, with this jacket on, it's toasty. It is toasty. What it could do with, though, I don't know if it's a possibility, if you could have a separate controller for the trousers and for the jacket. Because like I say, when I put it on medium, my legs were on fire, but my jacket was only just lukewarm. So yeah, I need to have a bit of a play or read up and see if there's any adjustments or anything you can do about that. But in general, yeah, I'm happy with it. My back's nice and warm, arms are warm, top of my legs were warm, but I've disconnected that now. Need to sort something about the gloves, whether I get a different jacket or I don't know yet. I mean, to be fair, my hands are pretty warm with these Knox gloves on and the heated grips on full, so it might be doable. I might have wasted my money on the gloves, I don't know yet. But it is toasty. Toasty, toasty, toasty. Anyway, let's carry on to Matlock. Yeehaw! Here we are, Matlock, Bath. Known to most bikers in Derbyshire and elsewhere. Now let's see if we can find somewhere where I can get a nice hot chocolate and have a sit down in the sun. Always reminds me of Skegness, but inland. You've got all the candy floss stores, amusements, fish and chips. Yeah, it is very Skegness. But bikers love it. Come from all over. Right, let's see if we can find a bit of a quieter cafe. Not in the sun though. We'll have to spin round and go down the bottom. I think this end seems to be pretty closed. decided not to bother with a hot chocolate in Matlock, just take a nice steady ride home through these amazing country lanes. So, thoughts on the KEIS heated wear. If I'm honest, the jacket would have probably been enough. The gloves would be ideal, but I need to do something. I'll put something on the video now so you can see how tight the gloves are with this jacket, because I just don't think that's going to work, and that means I've got to buy another jacket, which is another cost, which I don't really want to have to do. So for now, like I say, the trousers are brilliant. I think when it gets a lot colder, they'll be fantastic, but for now I think the jacket is enough. Really, really warm. You know, I've had to turn it down to low setting, and it's more than enough. So yeah, I think if you were looking, bear in mind I am not sponsored by KEIS. I'm just a very, very small YouTuber. I have been given nothing. I have paid for this with my own money, and it's not cheap gear, but I want, you know, I want to buy decent stuff. I want to be able to ride through winter. So I'm going to try and give an honest review. You know, it is good, it is working fine, it's keeping me really warm. The gloves issue, that's not KEIS's problem, that's the jacket's problem. I need to get a different jacket, so that's nothing to do with KEIS. Trousers really good. Not tried the socks yet. It's not really cold enough for the socks. But yeah, I would recommend the jacket, definitely. It's working really well. I'm not cold one bit. It started at about 6 degrees when I first went out. It's about 8 degrees now, so it's not cold, but it's cold enough. And yeah, pretty good stuff, so pretty happy with it. And these roads and these views, just stunning. This is why I want to be able to ride in winter. Alright, where should we go? Where should we go? Let's go right turn, Clyde. Also, if any of you guys use the KEIS gear, let me know how you think you get on with it. Do you like it? Is there something I'm missing with these gloves? Is there, is there a way around it? I can't see. I've got big hands and big wrists, so I think I'm going to struggle to get them in there anyway. But yeah, if you've got any other bits of gear or heater gear that you use when you're riding in winter, just let me know. Drop a comment down below, that'd be nice. Yeah, because I think we should all ride more in winter, because you get days like this, bright blue skies, quiet roads, amazing views. Just got to be a little bit sensible on the road. I mean, it's not freezing today, so we should be fine. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the video here. General consensus is I'm happy with the jacket. Trousers were good. Not tried the socks yet. Gloves are a bit of a pain, as you've seen. I need to work something out with that. But yeah, general consensus is good. So it's going to keep me warm and I can carry on riding through winter. Thanks for watching. Please leave us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Always helps the algorithm and help me grow this channel. Thanks again.